welcome to Ripples. Hello, little one. Hello. A big welcome. Hi. So, I haven't seen Jan since we dedicated a Ripples to her. I'm hoping we didn't offend her in any way. Do you think we did? I mean, would be me. No. Okay. Phew. I'm a bit worried. I'll send her an email and see how she is. So, today, this morning, I had an extraordinarily bleak email from a dear friend, now expat in Europe, expat for about 6 weeks now, and I'm going to read it, and I don't want you to get depressed because I want to make a point about it. So, but it's very, very interesting. It's by Wow, is that an omen? A light just fell down. No kidding. A light just fell over. Okay, so it's by the entire email is just a quote from a South African writer born in 1890, died in 1930 at the age of 40, William Bolitho, author of 12 Against the Gods. And it goes like this. It's antithetical to Chinese medicine. So what I want to do is read it and locate this frequency of energy that's encapsulated in this email, and then blast it with light in the ripple. So it goes like this. This nature, this dear, beautiful mother to which all these people invite us, wants none of us. Nature is the night, the iceberg, the uninhabitable crags of mountains, the black gulfs of the ocean, in whose unveiled presence we are dumbstruck and tremble. This giant brooding power who will not even look straight at us like a captive tigress when we dare to put ourselves in her presence, protected by ships, ropes, convoys, is not imitable. The suburban landscapes, the neatly growing trees, the gently curving rivers with naturally a dear little cottage in the foreground is not nature but artifice, the work of man. Even here, though we have painted a friendly smile on her mask, beneath the artifice, and it is thin, there is the same implacable. The nightingales, dear naturalists, do not sing for us or you. The flowers are proud, and those trees your grandfather planted in sweat have no feelings of gratitude toward men. All animals except the parasitical dog and cat we have debauched hate us. A sparrow that will not move aside for an elephant will hide itself before the most angelic child on earth can come within reach. One night at the height of summer, walk in the most humanly artificial park, and clearing your brain from all the kindly cant of lesser poets, for Shakespeare never misled you, perceive first in delight the huge rustling flood of life that is playing, in the hope that you would not come, and then notice bitterly at the first sound of your step every living and dead closes, hushes, disappears. The trees themselves, it might seem, turn their backs to you. You, the wet blanket, the human, the unwanted, the horror, a strange experiment, that one of carnivorous anthropoids, killer monkeys. The whole of nature hopefully awaits the day we shall be extinct. It is wise and necessary to leave her awful symmetries to themselves, to build he means awful, of course, symmetries to themselves, to build for ourselves a beauty and a world out of her ken. So I read that, and I thought, well, gosh, you know, what are we supposed to do? We're all supposed to behave like lemmings. And so what I thought was, there's in Chinese medicine, as you know, Chinese medicine is the practice of Chinese philosophy. And central to Chinese philosophy, ancient Chinese philosophy, is the notion that humanity, quit email now, humanity is what connects heaven and earth, and heaven and humanity is essentially extremely precious. And humanity is here to experience heaven and earth, but to tie it together, to act as a conduit between inspiration and the corporeal path, as it were. And there are 2 points that are called chi residents. And those 2 points are very, very centering points. One, of course, is Ren 8. Ren 8, chi residence, is one of many names that it's given, but the notion of it is that we come to Earth through this point. It's crucial for our appearance here on Earth, and the reason, well, we could speculate on why they've called it chi residence, but because it's the first point that is activated before even the first breath, right? So that's activated in utero. The notion that we belong in utero and then we belong on earth, between heaven and earth, is written in that point. That's our destiny, chi resonance. And the other point is stomach 11, which is between the 2 heads of sternocleidomastoid at the medial head of the clavicle. And that point is also called chi resonance. And so we gather from the earth our food, and we chew it and we swallow it, and the chi of that food, before it becomes internal at stomach 12, that point before it becomes internal also celebrates our position on earth as a friendly consumer of earth. So we can't exist without consuming from the earth. It's natural. We're not parasites. And I guess part of what we've been working on in the last century or so is honing that, purifying the act of being a guest of the earth without harming the earth. So let's just blast some light on the whatever negative views there are of humanity as a whole, because it's really beautifully magnificent and we belong here. So the ripple to put in the pond is one of belonging, of all beings belonging between heaven and earth, on earth. So thanks for being here, and let's get to work.